Good evening. Thank you, Curtis, Pat, and those who came out tonight for the opportunity to speak to you. This election is important because it frames a vital debate about our town's fiscal policy. I'm running for First Selectman to offer the voters a clear choice, a choice to reduce municipal spending by 5% over 2 years. Tonight, I'm going to share how I intend to achieve this spending reduction in a way that I think voters of Newtown will understand, appreciate, and support. And that's what's important to me, what the people of Newtown think. For the past 2 years, I've been part of the budget review process as a member of the Board of Selectmen. We spend a few long evening meetings listening to presentations from department heads asking for more funding. We discuss the requests, reduce some of them, but never to the point where our spending goes down. It always goes up. We never have the opportunity to really discuss how spending can be significantly reduced. After going through this process twice as a selectman, I find myself asking why there isn't a better way to go about this process. To really rethink what we do so we can find ways to reduce spending and provide better value to the taxpayers. As a candidate for First Selectman, I believe in my head and in my heart that there are ways that we can reduce spending. My plan is simple and makes good sense. I will insist that everyone participate in the budget process with a mindset that we must reduce the cost of municipal government. I will lead a change in culture that demands new ideas of how to do things better for less. And I'll tell you, the reason why we can't reduce our spending is because we don't think differently about the way we do things. I'm providing a vision, I'm providing a philosophy that's not there now in this office. What I want my legacy to be, if elected First Selectman, is to have left a permanent process that seeks better methods of doing what we do for less cost, a process that's rooted in measuring performance and producing taxpayer value. If I'm elected, I will select a transition team that will include members of the public who represent a diversity of thinking. I will work closely with this team and with department heads to identify some immediate, modest reductions to the budget. Once through this first budget process, I'll start a much more rigorous process of analysis with the department heads to find more substantial reductions in our spending budget. I'm planning on gathering a lot of facts and opinions from the department heads and from members of the community. My message will be straightforward. Here's our budget target for the year. Let's work together to find ways to achieve it. Then we'll figure out with the public if what is proposed makes sense or not based on a value proposition. Determining the true cost and value of the services we provide must be the starting point to an analysis of our budget. As a way to find smart spending reductions and to find greater value for taxpayers, I'll roll out a accounting philosophy that I call track, score, and report. This method will provide much greater details to how taxpayer money is spent and the value that it produces for our customers, the taxpayers. We currently track some things on occasion, but we don't always score total costs of public tasks, and we do a poor job communicating to the taxpayer what their money is getting for them. Track, score, and report will put us on a better footing to improve the efficiency of the services we deliver and create the framework for value-based decision-making. To those who claim we can't reduce municipal spending by 5%, I simply ask, why can't we? The answer seems to be that because we cling to an outdated idea that we must keep doing things the same way. I think that the mindset that we can't reduce our spending is a dangerous mindset. But it is one that's prevailing with this town's government. I believe that it's far better for us to get ahead of future budget referendum failures and plan how we can effectively cut our costs now before the electorate forces us to do it. In closing, I believe that voters have a clear choice in the race for First Selectman. Vote for me, the candidate who will reduce municipal spending by 5% over 2 years, or vote for the incumbent First Selectman who will continue to increase spending. Thank you for your time and attention.